This is Franklin Drake at Starfleet Command. We're determined that the Davidians are using the cryolic energy of Driffin's Comet to ease their entry into our phase variance. That is the cause of all the incidents in the neutral zone. But it's worse than that. It's possible that given the amount of cryolic and temporal energy in that comet, that the Davidians will be able to destabilize the area of space surrounding the comet, enough that they will pull it and everything into their phase variance. In essence, they're trying to steal an entire sector. Resulting effects to the surrounding space would make the destruction of Romulus look like a popping of a party favor. The only thing we can do to stop it is to destroy the comet before the Davidians can use it. It's not enough to do it in the present because the Davidians would still have access in the 21st century when the comet moves past their zone of station. We have to destroy it there. You'll need your ship this time, so you can't use the Davidian portal in the station. I can help you get to the past, but you need to follow my instructions precisely. Good luck. Night to the comet. Incoming here, Captain. Do you want me to put it on the main view screen? On screen. You should feel privileged, Stardust. Very few people have ever get to see this system. My organization has gone to a lot of trouble to keep it off the navigational charts. This star is ideal for what starship pilots call a slingshot. Section 31 uses it from time to time to deal with the problems that take a more creative approach to solve. The best chance of getting back to the point in time will need to be use the star's gravity to accelerate your ship to such a high speed that you'll be able to access this time continuum. I've taken the liberty of having the light speed breakaway calculations added to your ship's database. You will need to hit a series of points as you move around the star. After you make your approach, you should see a navigational beacon. Aim for it, and you'll have the correct trajectory for the slingshot. This is a tricky maneuver, Captain Stardust. If you don't hit each point in the correct order and time, it won't work. I hope your helm officer is up to the task. One more thing, before you start, I also added a holometer to your vessel. You appear to be a Klingon D7 with the appropriate access codes for the time period, but still have access to all your 25th century firepower. You'll need to deal with a comet. Don't alter the timeline in any more than you have to. Destroy that comet and stop the Davidians, but other than that, try to stay out of trouble. I wish you luck, but I have a feeling you wouldn't think it was going to be necessary. Are ready to engage the holometer and start our run around the star on your command, Captain. Ready to rock and roll. Preparing for warp speed. All power to the helm. Here we go. With a graviton catapult. Passing through the second gate. Here's the third gate. Fourth gate. Fifth gate. Warp drive! Helm status. Captain, based on the decay of elements in the system, we have arrived approximately 150 years in the past, somewhere around the Earth year 2265. Sir, we have an incoming hail from our Constitution-class starship identifying himself as U.S.S Rubon James. Putting on screen now. Attention, unidentified ship. I am Commander Jacob Ross and Commander of the U.S.S Rubon James. We have been searching for a Klingon vessel reported to have attacked a colony in the Gloria system. You fit the description of the ship we are looking for. Unless you can prove that you're not, we will take immediate action. Captain, the Rubon James has closed the channel. They're not responding to hails and weapons are charging. We can't seriously damage Commander Ross's ship without risking damage to the timeline. But we must defend ourselves and complete our mission. We recommend we fight to disable. Right? Give us all the power you got. Rubon James is all over us. We've got superior firepower on Atlantis. We didn't know that. We've successfully disabled them. To any ships in range, please, we need help. I don't know what these things are, but they're all over the station. They're killing people. Please, can you help us? Captain, the Comet, approaching the station. Its triolic energy is making it easier for Davidians to manifest. The people in the station don't have any way to fight them off. We'll have to help, or they'll all die. Away team to transport room. Let's get down there. Triolic waves, Captain. Captain, I'm recording multiple Davidian life signs. We need to work quickly to clear the station of their presence. Alright. Weapons ready. Take these Davidians down. It's a lot of Davidians. Sir, I don't think anyone has appreciated the Davidians crashing the party. I'm detecting weapons fire, broken glass, and signs of a struggle. It's a bar fight, sir, and we need to quell it if we want any chance of stopping Davidians. The temporal prime directive is in effect, sir. Recommend we set all our weapons to stun to minimize possible damage to the timeline. Alright, let's deal with the barroom bro. Whoa! Help! Be with him. Anyone else? Let's stop that one. Let's go into the next room. Whoa! Don't want any more of these mind wave controls. You need to take them down, man. Nicely done. Right. Make sure we're not missing anything. Move on. So we're at the top. Let's go in here. Slide. Don't let them do that to you. Push them back. Let's just clear this room. Go on to the next. I'm gonna miss some Davidians in this room. Keep bringing it in. Trying to use a psychic mind mumbo jumbo on us, Captain. Forget about mind mumbo jumbo. Have they heard of the term, I've got a phaser rifle and I'm not afraid to use it? Phaser rifle beats mind mumbo jumbo. Do not attempt to stop us. We hunger. We must feed. Leave immediately or I'll amplify the time distortion and destroy the station. You will not survive. Hey, those things are holed up in the lounge, and we've got some of my customers in there with them. This door is barricaded, but a few hits of a phaser should take them out. Get my people out of there. Right. Can't lock onto the door. Maybe it's another door. Whoa, hello. Let's get him. Second, boys. The big shroudy thing. The big shroudy phantasm. Keep bringing it on. We're taking them down. Another arm. That takes care of him. I have to clear the rest of them. As they clear those portals. That one done. Last portal, guys. Things back to normal. Okay. Let's talk to Mr. Scott. Thanks for the help, friend. What were those things? Damn spirits snuck up on me. I noticed a spike in the triolic energy, and I was working to adjust the station shields to compensate. I went to fetch a hyperspanner and I was attacked. If you help me, I can just find my friend repairs before the triolic energy reaches lethal levels. By the way, you can call me Scotty. Well, we got full of Scotty. Remember Scotty? Scotty was the original series, so in this case he's a Lieutenant Commander. Where are you? Crossing your own timeline, yeah? It's asking questions, we're just trying to ignore them. Just as I suspected, the triolic energy is increasing. We'll become like a haggis if we don't do something about it. There's a wee store on the station. The lass who runs it, Cassidy, says she might be getting into a supply of the new quantum flux regulators. The Mark II versions, if we had one of those regulators, I could modify the flux coordinating sensors and use them to modulate the shields, protecting the station. That would buy us some time. Go find Cassidy. She'll know where they are. Right, so I need to find Cassidy. Sorry, my zooming lens is far too much. Come on, man. Gotta help Scotty regulate the station. I know, old style Klingon. There's a couple of Klingons here. He's a Klingon as well. Look at him. That's an old style Klingon. Hello? Cassidy? What were those things? They were floating and then one looked at me and I feel so weak. And then it lifted me up and it was horrible. Are you looking for something from the store? A quantum? Quantum what? I'm sorry, I'm just too scared right now to think about selling any. I'm closing down until I get my wits about me. Maybe it would be best if I packed up and went back to Sherman's plant. I don't know, maybe a nerve tonic would soothe me. Can you get me one? Was this like turn the question, so I need to go and get a nerve tonic? Wow. There's money in the 24th century? Hey bartender. What can I get you? A nerve tonic? Almost every culture in the galaxy has nerve tonics. Most worlds have multiple variations. And everything thinks that one that their grandmother made is better than anyone the rest. Look, I tend the bar at Comet Station, in the middle of one of the quadrant's busiest trade routes. It's my job to be able to make anything you want, but you have to be specific. I could make you 14,647 different nerve tonics. 18,397 if you're bullying. So, what kind do you want? Tell you what, one of the waitresses should be able to help you narrow down what kind of nerve tonic would be the best. Talk to one of them, and then come back. I'm sure it will make exactly what you need. So... do you know there's a guy lying your table? Who do you think you are? First the lights got strange, and then there's a weird creature showing up, and worst of all, you're here picking fights for my best customers. Look at dear, brave, handsome Captain McQueen here. He could have been killed. You should be ashamed of yourself. The nerve tonics? How can I think about nautonics when my sweet Captain McQueen is injured? If you want to know about any sort of exotic beverage, go ask the drunken Scotsman. Lieutenant Commander Scott. He knows more about alcohol than anyone I've ever met. While you do that, I'm going to make my sweet prince all better. You're a frickin' waste of time. Go with that. We're going to go and ask Scotty. I'm going to speak to Mr. Scott. Did you get the quantum flux regulator? Nerve tonics, you say? Ach, you don't look like you need one of those. Those wee beasties are troublesome. They're not as bad as a ship full of angry Romulans. Now, I've been known to enjoy the occasional nip of Scottish whiskey. That's the only nerve tonic you'll ever need. What do you need to know about them? Oh, for Cassidy. Now that makes sense. She's a bonny lass, that Cassidy, and more than willing to spend a little time with the right Starfleet officer, if you know what I mean. But she hasn't got a stomach for fighting. Is she alright? I hate for Anne to have happened to her. I'm glad to hear it. Sounds like she needs something to take a wee bit of an edge off, and that happens to be one of my specialties, along with the transport warp technology and warp drive mechanics. Cassidy has been meeting me every evening in the bar for a sport of cheer, but I've never seen her order a nerve tonic. Perhaps if I told you what she likes, she might be able to figure out the right mix. The bartender will help you. This is marvellous. I feel much better now, thank you. What tool was it you need? A quantum flux regulator Mark II? I have one of those right here. Please take it as a thank you. Back to Mr. Scott. I've got this regulator, so we should be able to sort this out now. Or the video this gate crash the party once again. The right tool for the right job. And start making the adjustments. But I don't know if I've got enough time. You can't change the laws of physics. The triolic energy levels keep rising. The sensors show the blasted Comet is to blame. Modulating your shields is not going to be enough. Something needs to be done about the Comet if we're going to live to see it in the morning. Captain, the station is safe for now, but we shall need to deal with the Comet in orbit. If the Davidians are able to harness its energy, then we'll be able to pull most of the sector into their phase bearings. Past present, it will all just be disrupted. Captain Stardust to Atlantis. Energize. This is as close as the Comet's trajectory will take it to the Drazona station, Captain. We need to destroy the Comet while we still have time. Sir, a group of Klingon vessels have entered the system. The lead ship is hailing us. Putting on screen now. A ship from the house of Duras. I am Captain Bavat, son of Warat, and leader of my house. My brother died due to Duras treachery. I will avenge his death with the destruction of 100 Duras ships. Prepare to die! Captain, we can't afford to change the course of any events any more than we've been altered already, and we know that Captain Bavat survives this day. We need to attempt to disable his forces. He'll be calling for reinforcements. We need to destroy this comet and return to our time before we're overwhelmed. Okay. Increasing speed. Let's take him out. Do this quick. Attacking the D7 Battlecruiser. Bring us about. Targeting the IKEA Quad. We need to take it down fast. Right, we successfully disabled it. Right. Let's get after that comet. Transferring power to the emergency system. It's full power. Now targeting the comet. System show that it's coming out quickly, Captain. 21%. 2%. 1. The filament is smaller fragments, Captain. We're gonna have to take down each of the fragments. We're getting targeted with some D7 battle cruisers. Oh, let's step across here. I'm gonna take out these battle cruisers. Retarget the fragments. I'll destroy every single one of them. There's more incoming forces. Another fragment down. Keep bringing it in. Those D7 battle cruisers are closing. We're gonna have to re-engage the enemy. Okay, break off the fragments and retarget the D7 battle cruisers. Gotta defend the Atlantis. Right, retarget the fragments. Attack Pan Alpha. I'm blowing away. Keep bringing it in. Right. One more to go. So D7 is closing in again. I have to deal with them first before we can get a shot of that fragment. We disabled that many battle cruisers. Look at the last core fragments. Closing to 10 kilometers. Open fire on the fragment. Give it all she's got, Captain. Give it all she's got. Broken into 3 shards again. We're gonna have to take them down one by one. Attack band Alpha. We're gonna be rid of you until you're burning in graphor. Oh, ramming speed. Captain, but that ship has taken a lot of damage. We can't afford to risk firing on it without damaging the fervor. She's closing in on us. Not there, the Captain. Our remaining comet debris is too small to be a threat. Now we should need to find a way to... one moment, sir. I'm detecting a temporal anomaly. It's forming inside the Atlantis. Captain, if you're receiving this message that you and your crew have completed your mission, Griffin's current is destroyed, and the villains are no longer a threat to the Federation. You've done well, and to prove that I'm not the immoral monster that some make me out to be, I'm going to help you. When you last docked at the station, K7 has a modification major vessel. One of them is an addition to a Borg temporal node, salvaged from a cube in the Butrans cluster. It's set to return you to our time. Congratulations on a job well done. Drake out. Excellent work. I knew I could count on you. The disappearance of Griffin's comet in the 21st century will be a scientific curiosity. I've taken steps to suppress information that might reveal our involvement, and I trust that you and your crew will refrain from telling stories about what happened here. After all, we're all getting along so well. One thing I hope to take away from all this is that there isn't any opinion that may have immorality or so-called rogue elements like Section 31 is a bit naive. Contrary to popular opinion among some Starfleet officers, we do not spend our days plotting evil and committing random acts of villainy like characters in a bad porno. We'll protect the Federation from threats. Thanks to you, the Davidians are no longer on that list. If you think about it, everyone we do is to preserve the freedom. So you so enjoy, you should be grateful. The Drake out.